Here he comes.
Lawyer.
What's up, y'all? Coming to y'all live from London. Extremely humble, grateful, and blessed. Just got nominated for a Grammy. Let me make it clear. I didn't just get nominated for a Grammy. We just got nominated for a Grammy. Everybody tagged is a part of the project, and we got nominated. It's the unity, the black love, the black excellence, the love album, the R&B album of the year. No skips from top to bottom. Let's go. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. Every artist, everybody that listened to it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
People know exactly what they're doing until they get exposed. That's a word that came to one of the people on my team, and she gave it to me, and I'm giving it to you. People know exactly what they are doing until they get exposed. And once they get exposed, then they get confused, or they made a mistake, or they don't understand, and then people know exactly what they're doing.
I have no money problems, believe me.
So I'm thinking,
no
are you
money,
broke?
Yes, no money problems whatsoever. That's Tony Braxton. That's not me.
Are you broke?
I have no money problems, believe me.
So I'm thinking,
no
are you
money,
broke?
Yes, no money problems whatsoever. That's Tony Braxton.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you, Monique, for coming. We appreciate you, Miss Monique.
Thank y'all.
All right, brother. And it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Eddie, thank you so much, my sweet baby, for having us.
Why you keep thinking them, not me?
You know what, brother? You're going to hear yourself a lot from me lately. You're going to hear yourself around the world because we have to explain brothers like you. We do. And when we watched that movie, Birth of a Nation, and we saw that man walk his wife into that master's house, we watched him walk his wife in. Then we watched him go back and get him. You're that brother. I thank y'all for your time, my babies.
Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. I want to thank you so much for coming by the Queen Tulsa show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Listen here, welcome to Queen City. We want to take you on an adventure. If you would like to support this channel, you could do so at Cash App, $beautiful 070707. We do have a PayPal. It is the Butterfly Lounge. And just by you simply coming by, liking, sharing on all of your platforms really does amazing for this channel, for the people. We hope that you are entertained. And also, please tell somebody that we're live. Until next time, so long. All right, all right. Listen here. We are here for a live broadcast. I want to thank you all so much for coming out and dedicating your time to this live and that beautiful introduction. I want to be clear here, okay? I want to start off with me being an ex crackhead because Lemon decided to tell me that I was a crackhead and that I was living off of a man. And, you know, he's the only reason why I'm prospering or I'm able to do what I'm able to do today. Let me clear one thing up because my credit score was higher than his when we got together. I had 3 jobs. One of those jobs, I was a supervisor. My car was paid off. I had my own place. So I was a woman that had her stuff together. The only thing that I was missing was really what I wanted and desired all my life was a beautiful family. And thankfully, I'm able to have it. Yes, I did do drugs in my past. Those times were those were traumatic times in my life, and I was wanting to heal pain that I was just masking, you know? And so during that time, yes, I was out there. I was doing sex work and things like that. But that's not how I met my husband. I wasn't doing sex work, you know? That's not how we met. And no matter what my past was, it's simply that my past. It made me and molded me into the woman that I am today. Those skills of out there being in that business, I was running my own business, right? When I had my guys coming over, baby, I had a little refrigerator that they have in the hotels. I would have my beverages, water for those that didn't drink. I listen, it was a business for me. I answered that phone call. I booked those times where they could come by and see me. You know, there were times where I would have to decline. There were times where I had to put somebody out of my establishment. So don't think for one reason it was just pretty. It was a way that I supported myself and any and everything that I've done the best at it. I'm going to be the best no matter what it is. My mom always told me, if you're going to do it, be the best at it. Because that's what her mother told her. Be the best version of you. And if someone gets offended because you've overcome and you are thriving and are doing, I'm doing the necessary work to keep myself sober. So it's a journey and I'm human at the end of the day. I'm human. When we talk about the drug of choice that I had, that was out in the 80s. So your mama, your aunties or uncles, they was probably smoking it too. But you know, I'm thankful that I went through it and I'm thankful that I went through it in the time period that I did smoke it because nowadays I'm scared to buy anything. You know, I'm grateful that I don't have to be out there. I'll be giving you guys a rundown of that arrest when I had got arrested, when they had put my mugshot up. I'm gonna take y'all to the location. I'm gonna give y'all my exact feelings. I'm gonna walk y'all through the whole story because I feel like with me opening up, this pushed me into being honest and sharing this with you all. And that's how I get through it, is by sharing and helping the next person behind me so they don't make those mistakes no more. I grew up around older people. I always surrounded myself with older people. I felt like they could teach. They could teach. The people that my age, I mean, we were on two different levels. I was way advanced. I started being a parent in elementary school, watching my siblings, cleaning the house, making dinner, taking orders. So my life is a little bit advanced in certain areas. I have to grow up quick. My mom, I saw her being abused. I saw certain things that I probably shouldn't have. Any kid shouldn't have, you know, but I don't blame her. I used to blame her. I used to blame her because I didn't understand. I didn't understand. I just didn't understand. But now I understand. She did the best that she could do with the resources and the people around her. She can only do so much, you know? So I don't put no blame on her. I give her grace. I give my mother so much grace. And I thank her for being the best mother that she could possibly be. I was born on her birthday. I'm my mama's birthday twin. And actually, I just spoke with her the other day, and she was looking so beautiful. My mom had went through a little situation, and man, she was looking bad. When I seen her for Thanksgiving, mama looked damn good. Mama looked like mama. I said, I don't never want to see you go down that road again, sis. And I have to talk to her like that sometimes. We shouldn't, just because our parents maybe wasn't what we wanted them to be, or maybe showed up in the way that we felt they should have showed up in certain areas, we got to give them grace and we got to love them, talk through it, try to have a relationship. My daddy, he called me the other night. I was on somebody else's live and he called me to check on me. It wasn't always like that, y'all. It wasn't always like that. My daddy called the police on me when I was staying with my grandma, and him and his girlfriend, they had talked cash money stuff over the phone. They came over with the police, and I didn't have what I didn't have. This is like way, way back. Man, it's when I tell y'all this story, man, y'all probably sit up there and cry. It's like some Tyler Perry type stuff. Like y'all will literally cry. Even those that probably don't even care for me, yeah. But you know what? I be feeling like they be calling to check up on me to see if I'm still, you know, still being the great person that they didn't expect me to be. My people, they didn't have high expectations of me, you know? And when people start to talk about me and, oh, you this, and you're not sure of yourself, maybe I'm damn sure of myself. One thing when I was living under my family's roof, I didn't have the privilege to be myself. I didn't have the privilege to be myself. It was their rules, or I was going to be out in the streets. You know, it was, they took me to church, tried to get prayer and everything. And then when you look back on it, it's like, they just didn't want to accept that I was a beautiful seed that God had given them. I'm a blessing, sweetheart. And I guarantee you, like, it's I've gotten to the point where I'm okay. I'm okay with everything that happens. And like during my time doing my drug area, I had a lot of time to spend with myself. And I had to learn to enjoy me. The things that I like, things that I didn't like. You know, do I want a peaceful home or do I want a house full of chaos? I mean, I grew up in it. Do I want that for myself? No. So my home is my sanctuary. This is my peace. You know, this is my peace. I have my family. Like seriously, this is my husband gave me my family. God made it all happen. I don't have to question, you know? And that's a damn good feeling when you ain't just gotta question nobody's love and loyalty. You know? I'm just grateful that I'm not where I was 10 years ago. You know, I'm not ashamed of anything that I've done. You know, I'm a grown woman. I walk in my truth, you know. Like I said, it's not what I'm doing today. So, you know, I can inspire somebody that are in those shoes right now because I've worn them before. And that's one thing, you know, just because you get clean, it doesn't mean like you won't get triggered, you won't you know, maybe be around or be offered or maybe you know, it pops up or whatever the case may be. You have to be strong within yourself and in your sobriety. You have to know that it's a mind over matter. And don't let it be a matter of a mind, because then you'll be washed back right back up into the cycle. You know, being strong, you know, separating yourself. And so definitely have to make healthy choices. You got to be okay with saying no, not right now. I can't do it. I mean, this it's a given. So I refuse to let somebody make me feel ashamed of what I have done. And the only reason why you know is because I told you and I want to keep the conversation going because whether if you believe it or not, alcohol is a drug. If you're abusing it, you know, I don't drink no more, but baby, when I did and back in the days, it would be times where I didn't even know how I got home. You know, don't even know how I got home. That's how messed up I was. You know, it was one night, and this was years ago. It was a tornado that hit, and that was a highway that I had taken home. And I think I had just like maybe it was probably behind me because I remember like getting home. And then when I went back the next day, it was like, whoa. You know how I went out the next day and I just seen like all the buildings and all the destruction. I was like, I was on this highway last night. So I don't take nothing for granted. And like I said, I'm living a healthy lifestyle now. I've eliminated alcohol out of my diet. And one thing I can say is, um, it clears up your mind. You know, my brain isn't so cloudy. Um, you know, and I'm able to feel those feelings that I'm feeling in the moment. And I think that I was using that alcohol to mask it, like the feelings that I didn't want to feel, you know. But I'm excited that, you know, because I had tried to stop before on my own, and which it was no problem because when I stopped smoking crack, you know, I with the prayer, you know, prayer, worship, you know, and also doing the work and you know, doing the best that I can. And the only thing that you can do is try. But I feel like it made it easier for me because I decided to stop and then, I end up picking it back up, and then I end up stopping like completely. Like, this is just, it's not worth it. I'm better without it. And, you know, it's more of a need than a want. So I would want to need it, and I really don't want it. And so just figuring out your needs and your wants, putting your needs over your wants. I need sobriety. I don't want sobriety. I need sobriety, and I need to keep on needing sobriety on a daily basis. You know? So when it comes to the content, like, okay, so as content creators, I might have a trans person in my life. I might have a lesbian in my life. I might have a gay guy in my life. But I'm not going to continue to spew this type of rhetoric. I mean, when is enough enough? Can you not keep the reads on just a person? Do you have to go into, how they identify and, who they stay with? And, I mean, you know a lot about me, but I feel like, brother, there's some, you know, he wants, he wants somebody that's going to love him. That's why he can't keep just Krista up off his panel. You know, he wants somebody to love him. He wants to be in a relationship, you know, but drinking that cheap liquor and saying that, oh, that this is a persona. So pretty much you're not giving content, you're hosting a bar. You're hosting a virtual bar. You want people to come on around, slide on up on the panel is pretty much the counter. So just slide on up to the counter. Let's go ahead and get full, and then let's talk mess. You know? But then you want to dabble into for the love of somebody. But you say, you know, I don't know, it just be confusing. Like, it was boring. I mean, I'm used to the location being a bar. I'm not used to it being a dating show. And if we talking about dating shows, why didn't you get on the dating show? That would have been a little bit more interesting because I didn't stick around for the dating shows boring. You know, I stopped through, I hopped on the panel. Hey, how you doing? He said, well, are you going to join the dating show? I said, no. No, she's not my type. Mm-mm. She's unhinged. She yells and she screams. I mean, she likes to get into it. And, it's just, it's a no. It's a no for me. If maybe if she wasn't so loud, and maybe if she wasn't just so rambunctious, like, okay. But she's a wild card. I just, 1 minute she could be cool with you, and then the next minute, she's going right on in with you. And see, this was another thing. I wasn't really there for it because it all seems like a setup and a play. It all seems like a setup and a play, and it does not seem genuine because didn't Shish Trish Shish Trish and Envy has like a little relationship. They've been knowing each other for years. They're above age, and Krista, she's above age. So they all run in that little circle right there. Right? So yeah, I don't trust them. And that's just my opinion. I have the right not to trust them. I just kind of feel like they're in an alliance. I believe those three are in an alliance, and just Krista, she's gonna go wherever she's gonna go right now with Lemon because Duke has already made it like she can't go with this storyline. Oh, I got me a new boo because he already smashed that flame out. He smashed that flame out, honey. She had that candle lit, honey, and she had come right onto the table, and honey, he said, and blew it out. He blew her fantasy right on out the window. He's like, no, that's my friend. We are friends. She can do whatever she wants to do, but and this is friends with I forgot what he said. I'm just like, I don't care who this Krista goes with. I think that she's fun with Buddy Lee. She said he makes her smile, he makes her laugh. And when he comes over there, only thing you do is scream and yell at her like a man that's not interested in women. Because when it comes to the guys over there, like Resto and all the other guys, like you give them the utmost respect. You give them the utmost respect. You give them the VIP treatment. So it does look a little suspect. I mean, from the outside looking in. And to be honest, I'm not interested in no dude that's shaped up like no woman. I mean, I'm interested in a man. I'm interested in a man. He's just too feminine for me. And even if a guy is curvaceous or whatever, I need him. Like I'm not into all that. My man gossiping and he want to know the tea and he about to be shady. I don't. I need my man to be masculine. You know what I'm saying? I need him to be, you know what I'm saying, a manly man. See what I got is a manly man. He don't get into all that he say crap. Yeah. So that's my type. But this is the thing too. He went on to say like how much money he made, and people thought that he quit YouTube, and well, ain't nobody brought that up. You just brought that up. It's the holidays. It's the holidays, and it seems like you're not receiving the reviews in the way you want them to be given. You wanted me to give you a 5-star review on that dating show. It was not. It was boring. I got easily bored. Even the lady Mika, one of the contestants that was on this show, she looked like she was about to go to sleep. That lady looked like she was about one more yawn from slouching over and falling out of that chair. That's how boring it was. The contestants were boring. They were bored. They were boring and they were bored. So my opinion is my opinion. And my opinion was so strong. This man called me a crackhead. He was like, yeah, you crackhead. You're smoking that crack. You over there using that white man. I'm like, what? And then that's the thing, like, stop trying to make it seem like I haven't dated no brothers before. I've dated some brothers before. Yes, I've dated some brothers before. I sure have. Yeah. And believe it or not, child. Okay. Yes, I've dated brothers before. Trust me. Trust me, I have. I've actually dated all types of guys before. Like I dated this Chinese guy. I dated a guy from Thailand before. I've dated around. I'm pretty foreign. I've dated an African before. I've dated Jamaican before, American, Puerto Rican. I've been dated around before. And that was in my fun times, you know? So I had some fun. But see, my journey, and this was the thing. He was like, I'm 32. I've got 2 cars. I pay my own rent and yada yada and yada yada. You're adulting. Why do you need a round of applause for adulting? That's what you're supposed to be doing. You want a cookie for doing what you're supposed to be doing? You're supposed to be living life, you know. It's sad that you have to come online to play with this 53-year-old woman, playing with playing with her blood pressure, child. Because I know that woman blood pressure be going up and down, up and down. And he don't mind. But he say he like women. He say he talked to his mama, but he talked to women just crazy as hell. Just, I ain't judging. I'm like, they like it. They like it. I can't tell you what to like. Just like you can't tell me what to like. You know? This is the internet. And if that's how you want to be perceived, then okay. You act like I'm the first person that told you that you're an alcoholic. Everybody tells you that you're an alcoholic. Your homeboy that's from the UK sector set you up for a debate knowing that you couldn't debate. You like to argue. You need to go to law school. Somebody need to send you to law school because the only thing you like to do is argue. You like to scream. Bring Exhibit A out. Bring Exhibit B out. Like some of the dudes I did date, you, you know what? You remind me of a client that tried to go in my dresser drawer and steal some money, and the money wasn't even there. The money was not there. We'll get into that. And you went into another man's computer. Another man's. You went into another man's computer on vacation. You want to be trustworthy so bad. You such this straight guy, but you too invested to find out who's gay. I ain't never seen no straight man be so invested and to find out if another man is gay. I mean, if y'all know one, let me know. But a straight man inviting a quote unquote, I think he's suspect, I think he's gay, so let me find out. What you want to find out for? Now you know he gay, now what? What did you get out of that? Now you know what he like. What's next? You got a serious problem, my brother. And you starting to show your slip. So if you really want to go to war with me, Lemon, you just let me know. You talk to your mom. That's your excuse. 32-year-old man. Oh, my mama, my mama, my mama. When heat up his bottle. Give him a warm bottle, y'all. 32-year-old man out here crying, out here invading people's privacy, invaded a man he suspected was gay. He went up in his computer, taking pictures. Y'all gotta, what straight man is out here on the quest to find out if another man is gay? What straight man wants to totally avoid a party bus and throw a party in a hotel room with another man? Now listen, y'all, I could see if he met another girl, another chick off the strip, right? And brought her back to the room. Uh-uh. He brought another man back into the hotel room and decided to share moonshine and eat peaches. Miss Peaches is gonna be her new name. Forget the limit, it's Miss Peaches. Because that's what her and Shaquem was up in there eating. They was up in there eating peaches. He was mad because Shaquem stuck his hand in that peaches jar because he had his hand up his ass. That's why he didn't want to. Like, dude, you forgot you just fingered me? Oh, hell no. Your fingers is dirty. What else y'all thought was up under his nails? That man was in there ramming his finger up his ass. His rectum. Huh? Your big 6 foot strong self. And then it had come out. I asked you, where did you buy your shades from? You said from the latest aisle. You said you got them off the internet, and you did get them from the women's section. Honey, are you transitioning? Huh? Why you can't cut that camera on? If you then went on a trip and you've been live, what is the big deal of you coming on live again? You went on a whole Vegas trip. That was free. That was a timeshare. You bragged and you boasted about it. See, people remember what you didn't do, but you've never given us something that you did do, right? Not a genuine, oh, okay, he did that. Even with your Halloween costume contest, I'm so glad that it happened the way that it happened. Because you didn't deserve a Tina Turner's performance. See, I'm a believer in the rejection is for my protection. You know, an opportunity that I thought that was mine, that wasn't for me. That wasn't for me. And I'm okay with it. I'm not jealous. I always congratulate the next person. Like, it's no need for me to feel a certain type of way. If God blessed you, hey, congratulations. God blesses me too. There's no need for me to be upset or jealous at anything. Because what's for you is for you, and what's for me is for me. I know I have to be patient. It's in divine timing. It's not in my timing, you know? So yeah, you can have as many people as in your chat as you want to. All right. They're there for a reason. You got to keep it up, you know, and just be comfortable with that. Don't get butthurt because somebody have a difference of opinion or they see it from a different perspective. And then you want to go talking about their sexuality and how they live and this and the third. Keep it on the topic at hand because you've lost already. You've lost. When it comes to me, you've lost. I'm not out here begging nobody. I'm not out here um doing the most. I'm being myself. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to do any of that. I'm being myself. I've been myself from the jump street. You know the way I love to deliver news. You know I love to be in the mix. You know I love to, ask my questions. If it doesn't sound right or if it's my opinion, I'm going to give it and it's going to be unbiased. If I liked it, I liked it. If I didn't, I didn't. And that's just what it is. I'm in competition with who I was yesterday. Okay? I'm in competition with who I was yesterday. You know? That's who I'm in competition with. All right, I've been here for 41 minutes. I'll drop the link. If anyone wants to come up, I'll drop the link and then I'll catch up on the comments. Let's see. Okay, Big Red Diva 53 says, hey. She says, the grown folks talk sector. Salute Queen Toast of Mars and chat. Hey, how are you doing? Good to see you. Big Red Diva 53 says, cherish your mother, you only get one. I wish mine was still here. Absolutely. Big Red Diva says, I'm happy I stopped in on you because I have a story as well. My father was horrible. Oh, really? Well, here, let me put my email up here. Reach out to me. You can make something happen. That's my Instagram. Here, let me put it to where I can not scroll. Right here, I'm gonna put it up. This is my Instagram and my email. So any inquiries, always send them to Queen Tulsa Direct at gmail.com for bookings and all that. That's for you to go. Lovely One says, hello, I'm not watching Lemon Nordquist anymore because they think we're stupid. Lovely One also says, oh my God, her hair is so... Oh, Olivia got her head so far up. Krista's, you know what, to get her on her channel. Absolutely, I knew what that was. But everybody's working, child. Happy holidays. Krista knows she's not attractive. That's why she won't meet London. Oh, child. Brianna keeps hard for Krista because she's living vicariously through her. Y'all are so shady in these comments. Look at y'all. Okay, so listen. This concludes our broadcast. That's all I have to say about it. And make sure you please like, share, and subscribe. Tell somebody that we're definitely live if you're a part of the replay game. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like the video. Thank you. All right. Off to Queen City.